Bonjour tout le monde et bienvenue sur mon vlog.
Aujourd'hui, je vais vous montrer ma routine quotidienne du
Matin, très tôt jusqu'à la nuit. Restez avec moi et abonnez-vous en bas si vous voulez voir plus de vidéos comme celle-ci. Profitez bien! Bonjour tout le monde! Aujourd'hui va être une journée bien remplie. En ce moment, je conduis pour aller à l'école et il est actuellement 6 heures du matin. J'écoute aussi une de mes chansons préférées. Quand j'arrive à l'école, je vais tout de suite et j'imprime quelque chose avant mon examen d'économie. J'ai couru jusqu'à ma salle de classe. Puis je suis allée en cours et j'ai écrit une dissertation. Après un cours, je suis allée aux toilettes, puis j'ai marché jusqu'à Ulm et j'ai pris le petit déjeuner pour la première fois depuis très longtemps. Malheureusement, j'ai oublié de filmer ce que j'ai mangé, alors on passait à mon prochain cours. Désolée! Mon prochain cours est l'anglais et c'était super. Je pouvais réviser mon devoir et j'ai beaucoup appris. Et j'ai aussi vu mes amis Diego et Kurt. Après les cours, je suis retournée à pied à mon dortoir. Quelle belle journée! Me voilà en train de marcher et encore marcher. De retour dans mon dortoir, je me rends compte que je dois le nettoyer alors. Voilà, un dortoir propre. J'ai nettoyé mon bureau en rangeant tout ce qui traînait à sa place. Petite parenthèse, mes mains ont une couleur bizarre parce que j'ai teint mes cheveux hier de châtain clair à noir. Et j'ai aussi réorganisé mon lit. Maintenant, je me vais changer pour mettre un tenue mignon. Prêt? 1, 2, 3 et... Voilà! Maintenant, ma tenue est trop mignon! Voici les détails de ma tenue toujours. Mon haut est noir. Très joli, je sais! Mon pantalon est en jaune bleu de chez Target. Et mes cheveux ont été récemment teints et noirs. Maintenant, je vais me maquiller. Avant de commencer mon maquillage, je nettoyais mon visage avec un coton et de l'eau. Je commence mon maquillage en mettant des pinces dans mes cheveux pour les garder hauts de mon visage. Hors caméra, je mets de la crème hydratante puis j'applique quelques pommes de fond de teint. Je laisse donc bien, puis je joue mon anti-cerne. Je ne sais pas trop ce que je fais ici. Maintenant, j'ai fixé mon maquillage avec un spray fixateur. Et j'en ai accidentellement mis un peu trop. Aïe! Après avoir laissé sécher, je mets du blush et j'ai fait une pose un peu aléatoire. Après avoir terminé ma base de maquillage hors caméra, j'ai appliqué mon gloss préféré. Oulala! Puis, je me suis rendu compte que mon record de cils était cassé. Trop nul! Ensuite, je l'ai réparé et j'ai recouvert mes cils. Juste après ça, mon téléphone a arrêté d'enregistrer le reste de ma routine parce que je n'avais plus de stockage. Donc maintenant, on va à mon dernier cours de la journée, l'entrepreneuriat. Voici mon amie Tatiana. Juste après les cours, je suis allée chez Starbucks et j'ai commencé à réviser pour tous mes examens de la semaine prochaine. Heureusement, je trouve une bonne table où m'asseoir. Après quelques heures, j'ai vu mon colocataire Esperanza. Pour après, j'ai dû courir pour aller chercher mon chargeur d'ordinateur. À ce moment-là, j'étais environ 17 heures et j'avais un petit cœur. Alors je me suis offert un petit gourmandos. C'était tellement délicieux. Aussi mes mentons jus de noix, pas général. Vers 20 heures, mes amis Liam et Shada sont venus étudier avec moi. Puis ma meilleure amie, Esperanza, est passée me voir. Une éternité plus tard. Il est 22 heures. Ensuite, je suis retournée à mon dortoir et je me préparais à prendre une douche. Grâce à un peu de magie du cinéma et du montage, j'ai pris une douche rapidement. Tada! Je suis retournée. Salut tout le monde! Je me suis lavé les cheveux et les corps. Et j'ai frotté. Puis, je me suis brossé les dents avec une brosse à dents rose. Maintenant, j'ai les dents propres. Maintenant, je me brosse les cheveux. Regardez comme c'est mignon. Maintenant, je me vais démaquiller. J'ai mis quelques pinces dans mes cheveux, puis je me suis lavé le visage. Après ça, j'ai préparé mon lit pour aller dormir. Maintenant, je vais me coucher. Merci beaucoup d'avoir regardé ce vlog. Bonne nuit! Hello again, and welcome to the end of my vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Originally, I was gonna do a video of me, but my phone ran out of storage a million times during this project, so a voiceover is what I'm gonna be doing now. First off, I want to start off by saying thank you so much, madam. This class was super fun, and I always have a lot of fun with this project, and I always like to pour all my creativity into it because I think it's just really fun to watch a fun video, and I find it really fun to like edit it and stuff. So here it is. So now I'll be talking about my journey with French and kind of where I'm at now, how I got here, my achievements, struggles, and stuff like that. So I started French my freshman year of high school, so about 4 years ago, and I started with French 101, and I really liked it. You know, I really liked learning the French, but it was really hard because it was hard to stay engaged during the Zoom class because this was all through COVID. It was really hard to stay engaged, and I struggled a lot. Then I took French 102 my junior year, and it was a lot more fun because it was in person, and it was a lot like this class. We used to do French parties with every lesson that we had. We took a few pieces out of the book, and we'd buy like some fresh meal, like for the nutrition and food unit. My junior year of high school, we did like a little class party where everyone would bring a signature like fresh French food or French dish, and we just like celebrate France and we'd celebrate culture and stuff. So your class was fairly similar to that one, and I really enjoyed it. So then like last semester when I started French 101, it was 100? I think it was 101. But I had a lot of fun because it was like relearning French all over again, and I had a basic idea of like what French was, but I think like your lessons, they definitely like helped me learn more French as I went on. And I think I did start to struggle at the end of last semester just because I was like trying to balance all of my classes, but definitely VHL was a huge help, so I really enjoyed that. This semester I really enjoyed French because I already like our class just became like a little community of its own with inside jokes, and it was so much easier to go to class knowing like I had friends there or I had people that I could talk to, and it just made the experience like 10 times better, and I really enjoyed that. But yeah, I think French overall for me was just a really good experience, and I hope to take another French class at some point in the future again with you because I just enjoyed it, and I really do want to hone my French skills even more than they are right now. I think I could do so much better, and I think I could be more fluent, But yeah, I really enjoyed your class and I really enjoyed French. It was really fun. I think the most difficult part for me is just speaking. I do understand it. I feel like I can read it pretty well. I think I can listen to it pretty well. I can understand like phrases that are on, like, I understand it, I can read it, but I think what I do struggle with is speaking it and like responding back to when someone like says something. I think like in the moment it doesn't give me time to think, so it like kind of puts me in a panic. But aside from that, I think that I do a pretty well job, I guess. But yeah, I really enjoy French, so thank you so much for letting me be in your class. And yeah, I think the last note I'm gonna end on is having French as my third language is something that I really take to heart, because I already know Spanish, right? But it's like, it's a whole nother level, like it's a whole nother culture that I get to learn. And I think like learning cultures and learning and having new experiences about other things like helps you really broaden and helps you realize that English in America it's not your whole life, you know. And it's like crazy because, you know, how sometimes like Karens are like, oh yeah, like this is America, like speak English or whatever, but it's more than that, you know. Like America and English, it's only like here, like it's only important here, but there's so many more other cultures and languages that you can explore and discover, and it can really like help you realize who you are as a person and just help you broaden your knowledge about the world and help you broaden and hone your interpersonal skills and make you, you know, step out of your comfort zone, learn a new language, a new culture. And yeah, like it's the same thing with Spanish, you know. It helps you broaden with culture, with food, with the language, with music. Like it's so much more deeper than just knowing a language and knowing how to, you know, ask where the library is or where I can find the Eiffel Tower, for example. Like it's so much more than that. And I think it's just really important to celebrate all types of cultures, because I know France and French, you know, isn't like my culture that I've learned from like my parents or my grandparents or my family, but being able to learn French now as a college student, it helps me just like be like, wow, like it helps me appreciate other cultures and it helps me appreciate France, and it even helps me appreciate where you come from and your experiences and what you've like what you've experienced when you grew up in France. So I think it's just really important to be able to have those types of experiences and be able to, you know, express yourself in that way. So anyways, I've talked a lot, but thank you so much for this assignment. I really appreciate I just have a lot of fun with it, okay? And I had a lot of fun in your class, so I will wrap it up. Thank you so much and have a lovely day. Bye-bye.